Hello, beauties. Oh, you know what? Let me put a ring on. I got this ring out to put it on. I didn't. Okay. Hello, beauties, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Beauty Budgetz here, and today we will be going through my debt breakdown. So I've been seeing a couple people do theirs, and I'm like, why not share my journey? I actually started my debt-free journey last year in 2020. We had a couple credit cards that we paid off, put $5,000 down to my student loan. So that was to close out one of the personal loans for student loans. So that we paid off. And what else? There might have been a couple more things, but at that time I wasn't tracking it, so I don't have it broken down. This is part of my journey, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me, even though you missed my true start of my budgeting, but that's okay. All right, guys, so you know you have a job to do, and I have a job to do. My job is to be open, honest, and be as transparent as I can be, share much of my budgeting as I can. And your job, of course, as always, is to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when I'll be posting my next video. Come on, babe. Ain't you downstairs cooking? This is gonna be real short. It's gonna be like 5-10 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot do my videos in front of my husband. Like, he be making fun of me, he be making noise in the background, so I always kick him out when I'm doing a video. But anyway, so do your little job. Y'all thought I forgot. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna go back to that. Do your little job. Do it. Go ahead. All right, so let's get right into this video. It's gonna be really short because I don't have that many. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 5 debts. I pay my credit cards off now in full, so they all have a 0 balance. So this is all that we have to work with. I'm not really doing a debt snowball, but I think maybe I should start trying to do that. I mean, it won't hurt. Start with my lowest one and then work my way down. So first we'll start with my iPhone. Oh God. I mean, I love it because I use my iPhone to record my videos, so I am thankful that I have it, but it's like, really? So let's pull this down. Started at $1,099. My monthly payments or minimum payments is $45.83, and then my in balance as of right now is $718. That's a lot. Like, I ain't even put a dent in that mug. But when did I get my phone? I think I got it in November, so I guess I'm asking for a lot to think I'll be all the way done with that. I should just go ahead and pay it off, and then I could start applying that, you know, like the debt snowball thing. It's like, I got this emergency fund set up, so why not use it? I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys are doing for that. So if you watched my journey, we've been talking about my Chevy, which is we have a Chevy Traverse truck, and we're like we only have a third left, and we've been going back and forth with deciding if we should just pay it off and be done with it, or if we should just keep it. At this point, we've talked to I think we Wells Fargo on this one. We've talked to Wells Fargo, and they're like, you're not going to save that much of a difference in interest at this point, since it's all the way towards the end. It was like a couple hundred. So paying it off early wouldn't really benefit us much, but it would clear up another $332 per month that can go to a more higher debt. So I'm still on the fence about that. What we're gonna do, we were gonna sell it at one point because Carfax was gonna give us a good value for it, but then my husband decided to keep it. So for that, we bought it at $18,000. And like I said, we paid $332 a month, and we have $6,416 left to pay on it. I got that in 2017, so 18, 19, 20, 21. So four years we've been paying on that. And to be honest, y'all, we don't even drive it anymore. We have 3 cars, and we only drive one because I don't go nowhere, and my husband, he does all the driving. So, but I don't know. But for now, we are paying on it. Now, if I pay it off, we're definitely keeping it, but we'll see. So you guys, I have been moving for like what seems like forever, and we ordered our furniture 2 weeks before we moved in. We moved in on the 12th, and we still have not received it. I did put it, I did finance it. It was no interest for 90 days. So we were gonna do that so that we're not paying triple for what we paid for it, but they're not gonna charge us until we actually get the furniture. So that's why I have it blocked out and I did not add it into my totals, but it did come out to a total of $2,000, and that was actually a good sale because that includes a couch, a love seat, an accent chair, and a huge, I think 10 by 12 rugs. So I think that was a really good value, but y'all, everything has been back ordered. Like everywhere we go, we have to wait for somewhere, but we might go back and pick one that's actually available because we need a freaking couch. We are dying over here. Like not being able to sit in our living room is killing us. We do have one lawn chair in there right now. We might just bring them all in the house so that we can all sit in the living room, but so $2,000 is for that. And then my dreaded Jesus. Now this purchase we got last July. We had applied for a home last July and they declined us, and that's what really started my budget, was that decline because of the credit. So that's what got us like, okay, we're paying off all these credit cards, you know, we're gonna get our money in order and stuff like that. So they declined us and we were really sad, and they were like, well, maybe if you get a car, that'll help increase your credit. So we did get a car, and of course, you know, we had to get a little fancy about it. I mean, we didn't go over the top, but we definitely shouldn't have did this much considering we're still budgeting right now. But whatever, it is what it is. And with our credit being what it was, the car, I believe, actually only ended up being like 25,000. Like we got a great deal on it because right now, when we're looking, all of them are 32. But with our credit and interest and all of that, 32,000 is what it came up to after taxes and all of that. So bleh, horrible. I hate it. We pay a total of $718. This is the highest I've ever paid in my life for a car, but that's what we pay. That's our minimum balance. And so right now we are looking at $26,076 that we owe. Is not what we owe for this month. This is what we owed from last month. So this is one of those purchases, like I absolutely love my car. I think I'm gonna make a vision board. So I you know, had to get some pictures of some stuff. So I do have a picture. Look at it, it's so beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? This is exactly how my baby looks too, in this color red. I absolutely love my car. It has all of the bells and whistles and remote start and lane assist, and it parks itself, and it has everything. The seat belts pull you back while you're driving. Make sure you're sitting back. Like I absolutely love. It has air conditioned seats. I've never had air conditioned seats. That's amazing. But it's just one of those purchases you're like, after you make it, you're just like, oh, this was not a good idea, but we did it. And so here we are. And then lastly is my student loan. So I said last year we made a payment of $5,000 to one of my personal loans. So it was at $34,000 last year, and now it's at $29,000. But we are in deferment right now until December, and actually I am back in school to receive my master's, so I won't be having to pay this for a while. So that's why it's at the bottom of my list. Once all of this is taken care of, then I'll even considering to start paying this off. I was putting aside money every now and then for this, but I've actually stopped that as well, because it really is no point to even put aside money for something that I'm not going to have to pay off for years, when I really want to get this out of the way because it's such a high interest rate. We probably will refinance it at some point, but for now We're gonna see. My goal was to have this paid off by the end of this year. I know that is such a big goal, but I'm not gonna take it off my list. I'm not gonna take it off my list. I got 6 months left. Will that get paid off? I don't know. I'm gonna stay optimistic about it, but I'm gonna be realistic and say I know it probably won't be. So my totals, alrighty. So in total, this debt would have been $87,000 if it was not paid off, if we didn't pay some of this stuff off. Minimum payments that we're paying right now, because we don't have the furniture, I'm not including that, and because this is in deferment, I don't include that. We are paying $1,085 a month to my debt. And our total is $62,291.85. We are in debt. Oh my God, don't that sound horrible? That sounds horrible. But if you would have caught us last year, we had all that credit card debt. You would have been like, girl. So we are. It's the growth for me, sis, because we have grown. You know what I'm saying? We are goal getters. We are crossing off these goals, and we are at $62,291.85. That's not including the debt that I'm gonna get right now because I'm in school. But we're not gonna talk about that, sis, until that. We ain't gonna worry about that student loan debt until I graduate. Okay, I might even cross this off because this ain't nothing but negative vibes, baby. This ain't nothing but negativity, and out of sight, out of mind. I probably don't even need to think about this debt for a while. Just but yeah, so as of right now, this is where we're at. I mean, hey, this is very personal. This is personal. But there we are. Yes, I'm $62,000 in debt. So what? But so this was my debt breakdown. I like to see goals. I like to see, ooh girl, well at least you're not there. I like to see people paying off their debt. The crafty budgeter, oh my gosh, she paid off so much in debt, and I think she has a goal of like paying off $1,500 a month to debt, and she been hitting that. Girl, you are an inspiration to why I said I need to do this, and I need to figure out a system so that I can get this all under control. So yeah, let me know in the comment section. I need a suggestion from you guys. Now different job for y'all. Now what would you guys do? Would you guys pay off some of these lower debts so that we can tackle this bigger one now, and maybe put these minimum payments as a debt snowball to go to this one, so that's a guarantee we'll be doing over $1,000 a month to this? Let me know what you guys suggest. This is something that I have not perfected, of course. Like I've said in my previous video before, budgeting is so personal, and it's a learning thing. Like you learn as you go, you pick up new skills as you go, and that's why I love the budgeting community, because I'm learning as I'm going along. So yes, sis, I saved $20,000 in a couple months, but I'm still $62,000 in debt. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning. I still have a long way to learn, and I lost $3,000 last month, but we ain't even gonna talk about June. We leaving June in the past because June was a horrible month. So let's not even think about June. Alrighty guys, I love you so much for watching. As always, until next time, bye beauties, peace.